Okay. Hey everybody, it's Gianna the Mythical Garden. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Right? Yeah, I think it's St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow is the new moon. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. So just shuffle these. Okay. So we're gonna ask a collective question. What is this new moon bringing in for the collective? What is this new moon bringing in for the collective? All right. Oh, okay. Hi, Amber. How are you? How you feeling? Oh, let me just get these cards out. What is the new moon bringing for the collective? Okay. Oh, oh, that's good to hear that you feel a little much better. I don't know how you do it, girl. I hate hospitals. I'll be in there losing my mind. All right. So let's start with these cards. Coming straight up. We're just gonna blame Mercury retrograde. At this point, we're blaming everything on her. So we have the Five of Cups and a Three of Swords, right? Um, I feel like this new moon's gonna bring up some negative energy, right? Some energy, some past wounds, around like relationships, disappointments, sadness. So just be aware of that. But other than that, I'll pull these out. So we have the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, right? So to me, when the both king and queen come out at the same time in the same suit, it just screams soulmate vibes. So I feel like this new moon, which is happening tomorrow, is gonna reveal a lot of emotions, right? Between probably like two people who are very logical, very deep in the head about things. Could just be because of how things were in the past, how they dealt with relationships in the past. And it's given more so like cutting through the nitty gritty, like not actually going through the bullshit, just cutting through it. Because it's also in between is the seven of wands, right? In between them. So in between the king and queen of swords, it's seven of wands. So it's given both of them have their defenses up, but I don't feel like the defense is gonna prevent anything because look, also have the Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So it's there. So this new, I feel like it's gonna have people recognize that this is what they want because the Empress is here too. It's funny because the Empress is here, and in the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So boom again, like, and then we also have the Strength. So it's gonna take the new moon's gonna have some heavy talks, but not like negative heavy talks, but like emotionally heavy talks. I guess we use this deck because I pulled it. Let's see what else. What else can we talk about for the collective? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, like magnetic soul. So it's kind of giving twin flames energy, but without the toxicity. So magnetic souls, like both are drawn together. So it's like I said, soulmate vibes. That's what it's giving. Soulmate vibes. We have accountability. Hmm. So the accountability part, I feel like could just be what's going on in a connection. Like not I don't feel like it's nothing negative. I just feel like it could just be they taking accountable of like their own emotions, meaning how they really feel, how they truly feel. Let's see what else. We have falling in love, so people might be falling in love. Okay. Like I said, accountability of feelings, true feelings. We have missed chances. Um, for missed chances, I feel like it's more so not wanting to miss a chance, not wanting to skip over it. Let's see what else. Hi, sexy empress. We have explore. Yeah, like explore the connection. Like I said, missed chances, not wanting to miss it, to explore connection. Keep exploring it. Okay. We have self love here. Also, self love is continuing to pour into yourself, not abandoning yourself like that. So I'm gonna get one more card. We have family and friends. I feel like this connection is gonna be supported by family and friends, especially uh ancestors, stuff like that. Let's see what else. I'll get a few cards from here. What else? I don't feel like you guys are. Oh, yeah, look, strong attraction here. So the seduction card, strong attraction. Ooh, can't even speak dating. Let's see what else. Yeah, insane chemistry, liking each other. Yeah. Then this is the fear stabbing back. The mistrust that's represented by the Five of Cups and this Three of Swords. I We have self-indulgence, which is like, shadow work, self-work. Goes with this whole self-love thing, like pouring into yourself, healing. We have love call. So somebody's definitely gonna be expressing their feelings, either through phone call or messages, letting you know how they actually feel. Not enough card came out, which is like a frustration. So it might be a little bit frustration um within the connection. Could just be uh the Seven of Wands, like I said, is a guard up. Oh, so we have talking, which interested, conversing more, waiting message, arrival, text, call, email. Yeah, just talking. Uh, well, it's gonna be. I feel like there's a lot of talking here, a lot of communication. Let me get one more card. Yeah, not today. So somebody might be not dealing with it today, not dealing with the energy today. It's like it's given. It's too much right now. At the moment, it's too much. Let's see. Let me get two cards from here, please. Let's get two cards from here. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So doubt. So that could just be like doubting the connection, doubting the relationship, doubting everything in between. Let's see what else. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well being. Yes. So doubt, blame. Blame it goes with accountability, like blames. Well, it also be like stuff from the past, like blaming stuff from the past, like the not being able to deal with it. Let's see what else. And growth. I expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah, so there's growth coming in here. Definitely growth. Let me just pull these together in one pile. But that's what I have. This new moon is bringing growth, connection, old feelings, new feelings. I feel like there's gonna be a talk that's happening. But yeah, let me shuffle and then we get to the list. Amber, affect the Empress. All right. Amber will be first. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So as I'm shuffling, I did my motorcycle 101 class on Saturday last week. Let me tell you, those motorcycles are fucking heavy. I tipped over with the bike. That was fun. But I enjoyed it. And it's a whole workout. My legs are still on fire. But it was fun. It was fun. I have the rest of the classes, the endorsement classes, the basic riding class this weekend, and it's supposed to rain, and I'm really mad about that. Oh shit! What? Alright. Oh no, I didn't get hurt. I fell right on my butt because when I tipped over, I was like, "Don't trap your leg," so I like hopped off of it and just landed on my butt, and I sat there for a minute because I was like the only girl in the class. That's one. Uh, and I was the only one that didn't have experience on a bike, but it was fun. I just need to know how to brake. I can't brake correctly. But then again, it was also freezing, and I couldn't really feel my fingers. Shuffle this last deck. Okay. You know what's funny? I'm more scared of cars than actually motorcycles. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm actually more scared of cars than motorcycles. All right. All right. Amber wants to know, what does her spirit team want her to know? Ancestors, what does Amber's spirit team want her to know? What does Amber's spirit team want her to know? Okay. What does Amber's spirit team want her to know? Okay. Excuse me, I'm tired. All right. So we have the Four of Cups, right? The Four of Cups is normally the card like of, I would call it missed opportunity because it's three cups there and four cup is given by traditional tarot is given by the hand, the universe, right? Hi Do. So it's given missed opportunities, but like I don't feel like it's missed because we do have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here, right? So there's definitely a new beginning in love, a new beginning in partnership coming in. I feel like it's a major decision because karma here is represented by the judgment card, and also look, it's a new moon in the back. Well, it's eclipse, but it looks like a new moon, right? And there's gonna be a major decision around relationships. Happy St. Patrick's Day, right? So there's gonna be a really big decision around relationships here. Let's see, let's see. All right, all right. What else can we tell? Yeah, so we have girl talk, which talks about time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, having fun. Um, I just feel like you're just gonna keep doing you until this comes in. It's more so like you're not in a rush, you're not rushing anything. It's more like I would say take it slow. It's more like you're in the moment. Whatever happens, happens. That's like what energy is given. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah. Kiss up here. So I also have healing heart. So you definitely haven't healing. You're in a healing phase, healing the heart, healing from like past I was like past judgment. So you probably had like past judgment relationships. Don't catch a charge. Uh, we have some mask. Somebody's hiding their feelings, but they're also very like attracted to you here. So they're hiding their feelings, also very very attracted. So it's given they're confused. What are you confused about? They're confused. All right. What else can we tell Amber from this? What else we have to tell Amber? Okay, two cards. So we have Octurians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, concerns. Probably, it's probably is a Capricorn. So we have like concerns here. But I don't feel like it's anything big. It's more like uncertainty. That's how the energy is giving. So we have alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinite destiny magic. I feel like this card is more about like manifestation. Like you can manifest. So you can manifest right now. But I also feel like it's more so like uh what do you call that? Because I'm like I'm seeing webs. So like the fate of the fate, the destiny webs or whatever you want to call it, or the threads of fate. There goes threads of fate. They're working behind the scenes. They doing what they need to do. So it's like don't rush. Don't. I feel like you really don't have to do nothing unless you want to manifest it. Let's see. So we got our burrows, infinity, eternal, past life. So yeah, infinity twice. And usually infinity is like the twin flames or the soulmate, but here past life. So this might have been something that been going on in past life before as well. And go on card. So it's given you guys had did the same thing before. Let's see. Look at one card from here. So we have change. Understand that nothing can grow, evolve without movement. right? So yeah, so there's some type of movement coming on, but in the mind, like in our eyes, we don't see it. But there's definitely movement behind the scenes with this connection. But just continue doing you, Amber, and it will come out. I just feel like whoever this is kind of a little scared, probably healing themselves, scared. But there is definitely attraction here. So who knows? This next step could be just them saying how they really feel. But that's what I have for you. All right, sexy Empress, you're next. Burden. The energies is strong. Tomorrow's the new moon, so I don't really expect much traction today. General, I need a general love reading. Got you. So I don't expect much traction today's live because the new moon's tomorrow, which I didn't know, which has been happening a lot lately. The lives this month has been falling upon uh cosmic stuff, and all these other big creators, big spiritual channels are just live as well. So when that happens, YouTube don't want really like the little channels. All right. And Tessa, Sexy Empress wants a general reading. What messages do we have for Sexy Empress when it comes to love? All right. What message do we have for Sexy Empress when it comes to love? Okay. Hi, Raya. Okay. So what we have today is hmm, so we have the moon. You're welcome, Amber. So we have the moon here, right? New moon's tomorrow, so the moon's gonna show up regardless. Um, but I feel like things it could I feel like things are being hidden. Because I'm gonna say illumination, but no, it was more so hidden. Things are being hidden. But not in a bad way. I feel like it's more so it's like the three of because we have the three of swords in reverse here. So it's more so like disappointment, pain, but I also feel like something's not being discussed. So it could be in a recently like could be like a recent argument or something that has to do with the matters of heart that is being like kind of swept away or swept under the rug and not being discussed. But it's gonna come out eventually. I say don't force it out. Don't let it just pop up when everything is calm. Because we do have the chariot here, which is talks about moving forward, fast movement. Uh, it also talks about victory. So, regardless of what little mishap this is or like what feelings are being drug up, things are still going to move forward. So, and we also have the four wands here. So, there's stability within the connection and within love. Let's see, I ain't like that. All right, what else can we talk sexy empress? Uh, so, we have playfulness. Samantha, please. Samantha, please. Please. I was gonna say you could have let her because I was gonna tell her Jesus was a witch. I don't know how many times I gotta tell these people Jesus was a witch. Okay, but let's continue. Yeah, playfulness. You're gonna have playfulness. In a connection. Uh, so we have forgiven, heal, and family and friends. I don't necessarily feel like it's all family and friends, but like the good ones, right? That support this connection. So there's gonna be forgiving and healing coming up. Like I said, whatever transpired, just don't pick at it. It's gonna, yeah, it's gonna heal itself, but it's gonna be talked about, but heal itself. Uh, shit. Yeah, look, love at first sight. It's given this person knew you were the one as soon as they laid eyes on you. That's what love at first sight is. And you were the one as soon as they laid eyes on you. Let's see what else. Wait, nothing. Okay. Let's see. What else can we tell Sexy Empress? We have sunglasses. It's just like, I don't know. We probably got like a little stalker, somebody who's like watching you very closely. Uh, I don't know. For some reason, I said it could be a neighbor. It could be a neighbor, somebody on social media, but I don't know. For some reason, I heard neighbor. So who knows? It could be the neighbor. Um, we have not enough, so it could be some type of frustration in the connection. We have lack of confidence, self sabotage. We have ego issues, jealousy. Is it giving Scorpio vibes? I'm getting more like dreamy vibes, like Pisces vibes. So that even though they could be a Scorpio, the dominant um zodiac feels like it's Pisces because it's giving very dreamy and whimsical. Yeah, girl talk, talking with friends, right? Having fun. I don't feel like I don't feel like you really are bothered by any of this, or not even bothered, but like not really in tune. We have sword and rose and cassette. Yeah, so it's like giving outdated thinking. So you have clarity on something. You might be hearing the truth about a situation. You might be hearing the truth about a situation, old situation that happened, and you're just like, okay, and let's see what else. Yeah. So we have Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults, right? So this person could have like bad morals, like they didn't really bad morals. They weren't really a good person. Alpha Centurion, foresight, planning, strategy. Yeah. So look, yeah, this person could be strategizing. And look at all the fishes here. Like I said, Pisces. So this person could be planning on saying something or coming forward. Pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism. You're protected from this, regardless what they say, what they come forward to say. like I said, you're not phased by it. You're actually more protected than anything. So it's like whatever they have to say, whatever, whether it's good or bad, it's not gonna really do anything for you or to you. But that's what I have. That's what I have for you, sexy empress. Let me just. I think Zoe is next. You're welcome. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I do live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Let me just shuffle. Okay. Shuffle again. I was waiting for Doe's question. Oh, why that came up reverse? Okay. As above, let me see. Uh, I have to scroll all the way up. Can you see a house move for me? Can you see me? Alright. Oh, okay. All right. Ancestors. Zoe wants to know, does the bus driver fancy her? Is he married or separated, single? She wants to know, does the bus driver fancy her? Does the bus driver fancy her? Hmm. Girl, if you don't make your move, if you don't make your move, all right, you need to get out of this. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. All right, Nine of Wands talks about the wounded warrior, somebody who's been hurt before, especially in relationships. You need to get out. Thought I had. You need to get out and like make a move already. Because look, we have the Hermit, right? The Hermit talks about isolation, being alone. So I don't feel like there's anybody connected to the bus driver at all. Not even like somebody he's talking to. Like I feel like this person is really single. I feel like this person is really by themselves, and they are um and like reflecting mode. Like they reflect a lot, so they probably most likely in their head all the time. But look, we also have the Fool and the Ten of Cups. The Fool talks about, you know, surrender to the process, taking that leap, and the Ten of Cups talks about happiness. So you need to take that chance, right? Take that chance, because I feel like if you do, it's gonna be happy. You're gonna have to get out that shyness. Let's see here. Let's see what else. Yeah, look, we have passion. So this passion also talks about same chemistry, liking each other. So I feel like he probably does like you, but he's not gonna make the move because probably both of you, not either one or both of you are given. I've been hurt before, so the ball's in court. And how was he? How did he respond? Because it shows feelings are mutual there. You have kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. We have endless new beginning, growth, change, liberation, transition. Right. So there's something that's probably happening right now, probably growing. Look, then we also have abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So you have abundance here. I don't feel like there's no negative cards here. Let me pull from here. Let me get a few cards from here. Oh, we have Hiboshana, we have watch out. So be aware of people like trying to interfere and stuff. So we have spiritual awakening. So this could be just him being in his head. Like he doesn't understand the connection or the feelings. Like he doesn't understand what brought it about. Let's see. Yeah, we have best part. We have a best part here. So I do feel like you guys are gonna, bring the best parts of each other. I just feel like, humor. Tell them a joke. Tell them a joke. Because if I choose to focus on the light side of life. Girl, give that man your phone number. Use humor. Like crack a little jokey joke. Like make him laugh. I'm telling you who these men's right out their drawers. The men love to laugh. How many? So make him laugh. Give him your phone number, and take it from there. I feel like I feel like he's a little timid. A little timid. So you're gonna have to put the big girl panties on and make the move. All right. Rennie, you're next. Like I said, though, just make that man laugh, slip him your phone number, and watch him use it. Take me through it. Take me through it. Girl, who's gonna laugh at somebody who's bold and making a move? Hi, Anita. You could be after Rennie. Oh, how did that happen? All right. It's just like, girl, I don't want to. Oh, He's like, girl, I don't want to wait that long. All right. All right. Ancestors. Rennie wants to know any tips on Mr. Handsome, on her future person, like where and when can she find him? All right. Any tips we could give Rennie so she could find Mr. Handsome? All right. Oh, you got two aces out the door. So that's kind of good. That's kind of good. Girl. All right. All right. So Rennie, girl, we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, right? So there's two things with this aces. You know, be your authentic self, right? Be your authentic self, but also um be very clear on what you want, right? Especially when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, which is like, solid offer in this time. So be very clear on what you want. Because we do have the magician here. Honestly, I feel like you can manifest your person or the time and when you want to meet your person. Because the magician here is the alchemist. They have the all four of the um aces. So the wand, the pentacle, the cup, and the sword. So you could literally use this new beginning that's coming in for you because you have a new beginning. You have two aces here. It talks about strong new beginning. You can use that to manifest your person. But we also have death card here, right? I feel like even though you manifest them, I feel like it's gonna take a while, regardless, because you're in a transformative phase. You're in the middle transition. You're trying. Um, you're basically shedding your old skin. So you're leaving the old you to come somebody, the new you, right? So that's why I said it might take some time with this magician here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go here. Gir- Yes. Yeah, she does that a lot. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have Alpha Draconian, corrupt, unethical cults. So you might have to call some people out on things um that aren't ethical, that aren't done correctly. So you might have to be like the voice of reason. Right? So we have pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism. So you are protected. You're highly protected when you do that. Let's see. What else? Let's see what else can I throw in. We have Syrians, artistic integrity and honesty. Yeah, like the Ace of Swords, you gotta be honest. Be honest. Don't hold your tongue. Hierarchy, don't hold your tongue when you speak your truth, speak the truth. And when you call people out for being, fake. Yeah. So we have infinity, eternal, past life, outer burrow. So, you know, I feel like you and this person could have a past life together. Let's see, what else? Yeah, look. Twin flames. You guys are gonna be complimenting each other. Um, be aware of Be aware of people, girl, to stink. Be aware of people that are narcissists or trying to like cross boundaries. I feel like that's a thing for him, right? Try not to like engage in them. So not today. So try not to engage in those people who will try to get reactions from you. Try to like take you off your path, right? And then you're gonna be having looking at your photos, missing you nostalgia, make new memories, right? So you're gonna be you're making new memories in the process of doing all this. I feel like you're gonna be within the community known for calling out BS. So be aware of that, especially in the spotlight. If you're not used to being in the spotlight, you're gonna be in the spotlight in that sense. But once you, you know, do what you need to do, I feel like it's gonna accelerate time. But that's what I have for you, Rennie. You're welcome. Just shuffle. All right. The Ganita's next. Yes, Anita, you can push the question. Uh, Sometimes what happens is that energy changes a lot, though. So we may be told one thing, but it all depends on free will and stuff like that. So energy shifts. It's nothing like tarot is never really set in stone. It's just like a possibility of things and sometimes guidance, but never anything set in stone. All right. Nita wants to know what is going to happen between her and Hemshu. What's going to happen between her and Hemshu? Ancestors, what's going to happen between Anita and Hemshu? Spiritual medium. All right. Um, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The reverse talks about not being left out in the cold, like not being outcasted or just pushed aside. So between you and them, it's not given. Oh, thank you, Raya. It's not given. They're gonna push you to the side. We also have the Ace of Wands here, so it could just be like a passionate new beginning. And then with the Wheel of the Year, things are moving forward. Things are gonna be moving forward, even though it doesn't feel like it. Things are gonna be moving forward. So they might reach out because we have the Magician here, right? So they might reach out. They might feel a little bit more confident as well because the Magician talks about confidence. Uh, I don't feel like anything bad. I don't feel like a third party. I don't feel none of that. Let's see here. Let's see, what else can we tell Anita? So you have heartbroken. So we have heartbroken. So you could just be could have been hurt in the past or just lead with oh lead with your heart a lot, right? So in the past, it could have been hurt. So this heartbroken here. So it could come up as another fear of being hurt again. Yeah, so you'll have not enough. Yeah, fear, frustration. It also talks about fear and ego issues. So you might have this fear of like not being chosen, not being, their person and stuff like that. Yeah, because I don't feel like anybody else is gonna come in. We have the snake, so be aware of people that are gonna try to um come between you guys. Because snake talks about competition, enemy, clever, other women. So it might be people that are gonna throw you off in a sense from this, but I don't feel like there's another person involved. Girl, don't come here. Yeah, so we have the butterfly, the relationship evolving to the next phase, healing in a child growth, right? So things are definitely going to be healing. Things are definitely going to be healing. And moving to like the next phase, moving on. Let's see. Yeah, we have life partner. So this person will be your potential life partner, your potential person. Listen and reflect. Well, listen and reflect. Don't listen to respond, but listen to reflect. Listen. Not even a shop mall. We're a third world country with a Gucci belt on. Just listen and reflect before you answer. So don't respond. Just answer, like, listen to them, process, and then respond. Pay attention to your dreams. We have vivid dreams here. Pay attention to your dreams. I feel like your dreams will give you the answers that you need. Let's see what else. Well, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Don't let loneliness run you to like the wrong person. Pay attention to your intuition, your dreams, your discernment. All right. Don't just run to anybody because they are being like kind and nice. Let's see what else. Let me get one more card. Indecision. You use my intuition in all aspects of life, right? Indecision. Um, I also feel like this could be them, the indecision part. So they could just be, right, not really making a choice right now. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Anita. I don't feel like there's a third party. I just feel like, things just need to unfold with the way it needs to unfold. Or in Oregon. I mean, Portland's pretty good. They haven't been visited by ICE. So I never been to Portland, so I don't know. I don't feel like there's anybody else on the list, right? I think that's it. Good crap. My next door neighbor I grew up with, uh, she wasn't like blood related to me, so I could call her grandma, but she was Irish. She was Irish. When I used to act bad, she used to scare me with the little leprechauns. Like I probably stay on until like 11, so 6 minutes. But yeah, here in America, St. Patrick's Day is just everybody's just drinking alcohol. Yes. Girl, it's up to you. Moving into a house with someone. That's definitely up to you. Don't rush it. And don't rush it at all. I'll take one more question. You want general? Okay, sleepy cat. You be the last one for tonight. All right, ancestors. Uh, Sleepy cat wants a general reading. What messages do we have for sleepy cat? Four of wands. Okay. Okay, let me just do this. So we have the seven of swords. Wow, 7 of cups in reverse with the knight of cups in reverse. Right? It's given somebody's not confused, but they're not ready to come in and commit. You're welcome, Anita. So they're not confused, but they're also not ready to come and commit. Like the stability here, right? With the Four of Wands, stability. And it's also with the star card here, there's hope. There's hope and healing. So this person could just be, very stable and healing. But they're not ready to commit with this Ace of Cups. I mean Ace of Cups. Wow. Knight of Cups. Right? But they're not confused either. They know what they want. I'm gonna go this deck. Put this here. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Sleepy Cat? We have MIB, stalk, intimidation, confrontation. So somebody could be watching you, uh, like stir the pot at the same time. So be aware of that. Somebody might be watching you and trying to stir the pot, or just to try to bring chaos into your life. Because the confrontation here is what I was looking more forward at, looking at. So somebody might try to like throw a wrench in your plans. So we have Lyrian strength, courage, and bravery, right? So you're asking to dig deep, right? Even if things scare you or especially takes you out your comfort zone, uh go into your inner strength, right? Because you have a lot of inner strength, more than you think, more than anybody sees, right? And it's also your inner strength also kind of is loud. So like a lot of people will try to humble you or humiliate you just so they could like dim that inner strength. But you have a lot of it. And I feel like that's what scares a lot of people as well. Oh. So you have serious responsibilities, lessons growing up, right? So yeah. There's some lessons that need to be had. I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like it's bad. Because I think I said this before. I don't feel like the lessons are bad or they're gonna like derail you or make you feel some type of way. It's just like it's growing pains, right? It's not like character development, but it's just growing pains. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have self indulgence. So you're just like focusing on self worth, time to heal, shadow work. Yeah, you're just doing the work. You just continue growing, implementing the lessons that you past lessons that you learned, doing the shadow work. You're just right now not really, I don't feel like you're really focusing on any type of relationship, just more so you're focusing on trying to heal. And we also have palm tree. So you could be also focusing on stability, which is again 4 of wands. That's two cards of stability. So you're most likely trying to get some stability here. And also that's 2 cards of growth. Um, yeah, so things are growing for you. Whether it's good or bad, things are growing for you. I feel like the bad is gonna fall off and let the growth, the good be more. So it's given like you know how when apples are bad on an apple tree, they fall off, but the good apples stay on. It's given that type of energy. We have girl with snake. So be aware of people, narcissists who try to like I said, try to like dim your light, dim your inner strength. They're gonna try to cross boundaries with you. Overall, we have paradise here. So you're gonna be in the 1 o'clock. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So you're gonna be happy. You're gonna have like a lot of happiness regardless of everything else. So like I said, I don't feel like it's anything bad. You're gonna have a lot of good stuff coming towards you. Yeah, look. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, right? So success. You're gonna have a lot of good things coming towards you. So yeah, don't worry, don't stress. Continue to do what you need to do. Continue healing, and I feel like you're gonna be. I would say by the end of the year, you're gonna be in a good place where you're gonna look at the beginning of the year and be like, "Wow, that was I went through a lot, but it was for the good, like for the better." But that's what I have for you, CP Cat. Um, I need to get some sleep. I'm tired. But thank you guys for letting me read you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be live on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see y'all there.